In anticipation of the Lego Lord of the Rings theme returning in 2023 with minifigures in that direct-to-consumer Rivendell set, I'm really hyped to see how that looks. I wanted to share my top 10 favorite minifigures from the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit sets that were originally released back in 2012 through 2014. I do own all 110 minifigures, so I can be a pretty good judge with which ones are my favorite. In spite of Gimli being rather common with respect to Lord of the Rings minifigures, he has to be on this list. He is so well done with that helmet. In fact, I think that's why they actually released him in so many sets. Lego had to have been proud of the way they made this Gimli minifigure. The King of the Dead is a very unique figure. Him, along with his two compatriots, are glow in the dark, and they have sand green helmets that are using very classic Lego molds. I choose the King of the Dead because he is kind of the coolest. He has a very nice cape with him, and of course he's the main character as far as they are concerned. Another thing I like about this figure is it shows Lego can do glow in the dark. They can make those kind of figures, and it gives them no excuses for why in the Star Wars theme they haven't made Force Ghost, Obi-Wan, Anakin, Qui-Gon, or Yoda. It's possible. You've done it in 2013. Please do it again for Star Wars. Thorn, Oak, and Shield, the Battle of the Five Armies variant. Look at that hair crown mold. One of the best molds in the theme by far. And it's the same outfit that we see Thor wear in the movies and also in the Lego Hobbit video game. So that unfortunately wasn't a figure, but they did make this Thorn Oakenshield for us, and I'm very happy they did. Excellent figure. Just like in the Battle of the Five Armies, Dane Ironfoot cannot be denied from this list. Not too much to say aside from the killer helmet mold, one of the best helmets in all of Lego. And maybe you see a pattern with these dwarven minifigures. Well done, Lego. I am not going to be a contrarian. Théoden will make this list. The armor detail on this Théoden minifigure is otherworldly. The level of effort into these designs that Lego put in match the movie, which is quite the task to live up to. Lego did an amazing job. Not to mention the face print of Bernard Hill, the actor for Théoden, is virtually perfect. It looks exactly like him. And then, of course, he has some good leg printing. The torso underneath is okay, but it meets your expectations. What an excellent figure coming in that Helm's Deep set back in 2012. All right, Aemir slides past Théoden, probably due to character design more than actual translation to Lego. But another very detailed figure Lego went all out with. This list has a cave troll. The cave troll is one of two big figs from back in the day, the other being the Goblin King, but it's the cave troll that really speaks to me. Something about it, maybe it's because I don't have many other big figs, or actually I don't think I have any others, as I really only collect Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, not too many big figs in Star Wars, but this cave troll is so cool to hold that big fig. It's actually bigger than most big figs apparently. A lot of them are smaller in other themes. This one has a very imposing mass, and it's really fun to army build and build into your collection. I love the blue color on it. I think this is maybe like medium blue or something similar to the 2002 Watto, so that might also be working in its favor, but a really fun figure to have in your collection. An underrated figure is this Witch King of Angmar, the leader of the Nazgul. What an excellent job Lego did recreating this figure. They went all out. His cape, his torso printing is so intricate, his leg printing is excellent, and his head matches the ghost wonderfully. This wouldn't be a character that I would think would be one of my favorite Lego figures, because it's kind of creepy in the movie, but it looks so good in Lego. And he lights up in the dark, which is really cool. If you army build these guys, if you line them up in the dark, it's really cool to see them light up when you turn off the lights. So highly recommend picking up this figure if you haven't already. Aragorn Blackgate variant, another top-notch figure from the theme. The torso had the white tree of Gondor. This is the only callback in the theme to Gondor, so it was really nice to see that on this figure. Has the same head print as the other Aragorn or Strider, which I'm a fan of, and the cape being double-sided red and black shows Lego put some high effort into this figure when they were coming up with it. Gandalf the White, better than Gandalf the Gray in universe and in Lego. The simplicity of this figure gives it an elevated, elegant look that matches the qualities of Gandalf the White wonderfully. This figure represents sort of a perfection of a Lego minifigure to me. It maintains that Lego quality to it while still looking extremely detailed. I don't like things to look like action figures. I want it to look like a Lego minifigure, and this figure does that perfectly. That's the list, some fire minifigures, and hopefully Lego will bring us more of these kinds of minifigures in 2023.